welcome back to Golf Kill. So I was just at the gym training chest, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of a nice meal you can make after working out. It's healthy, it tastes amazing, and it has all the necessities that you want after working out. So to start off, we're going to have some vegetables. So I'm going with cucumbers, tomato, and bell peppers, and then some bread, and then we have some chicken. So with this chicken, we're going to have this spicing chicken taco. And altogether, this is going to be an amazing meal, and you really enjoy it. So I'll show you how it's done. So basically, as you can see, I've just cut up the cucumbers and the tomatoes, and now we're going to cut up the bell peppers. So as you notice, these bell peppers are quite different from the normal ones that you find at the supermarket, and the reason why I like to use these is because they taste a lot more than regular ones. So I'd highly recommend you try them, and please tell me if you feel a difference, because I think these are a lot better.
Don't forget to wash your hands and wash the vegetables before and after you cut them so that they're fresh. And also, I'd highly recommend buying one of these plants and having them outside, because they're very easy to take care of and they add a lot of flavor. So right here we're picking coriander and basilica.
Yep, it's going amazing. There we go. First one, second one. So I'm sure most of you guys have had your chicken and broccoli or whatever, but with this meal, I feel like, you're still getting your protein from the chicken, but you're adding a bunch of vegetables, and it's a mix-up from the usual chicken, broccoli, and rice. And tacos is healthy, but if you have too much sauce and stuff, that's what makes it unhealthy, because all the other ingredients are actually really healthy for you. So that's why I highly recommend you guys try this meal. My hands hurting. But basically, you want to cut it up into small pieces, and this is frozen chicken, so it's going to take a while. Yeah, the steps are on the package, but basically just cook up your chicken first and then add the seasoning. I think the food's ready. Alright, so here we have our guacamole.
So just as you saw in the previous photo, it was a picture of the final product and how it can look after you've made it. But so basically, as you saw, there were some crumbs of Doritos, like nacho chips. So that is a tip that I'd give you. So if you want some cheesy flavor, I'd recommend taking some of those and just crunching them up into small pieces, because they don't really have that many calories. But if you instead choose to take like normal cheese, like cheddar cheese or anything like that, then that's gonna give a lot more calories, and that's where the unhealthy aspect of the meal is coming into play. So I know almost everyone wants to limit the amount of money they have to spend on food. Obviously you want to eat good food, but you also want it to taste amazing. So you've got to find that fine line, and this meal is a really good example of this. It's tasty, it has all the flavors that you want. If you were to get something similar with the same amount of food at a restaurant, you'd probably get like a fourth of the portions of what you're paying for to get all the ingredients if you make it at home. So you'd probably expect to pay maybe somewhere around like $8 to $10 for this meal, so like a burrito. But doing this alone at home, it's going to cost you somewhere like in the ballpark of $15-16 for everything. And it allows you to make lunch boxes for up to 4 meals, I'd say, and it fills me up. I mean, I just trained after eating that, so I was very hungry, but just one of those and I was set. So I think this is a really good meal because it's very dense, so you get a lot of different vegetables, you get meat, you get a little bit of carbs from the bread, and all in all it's just a good meal. So another great benefit with this meal is the fact that it takes about 15 minutes to make, so everything finished smoothly. It's quick, efficient, and while you're cooking the chicken you're able to cut the vegetables and all that, so it's very nice. It doesn't take too long time, and if you want to make more, then if you have leftover vegetables, I mean, you don't have to cut up everything, then you can just heat the chicken and then just bring it out. So if you buy a large amount, like maybe 2 kilos, 1 kilos of chicken for yourself, then that's going to last you a long time. So if you just put that in the fridge or the freezer afterwards, then you just put that out when you want to eat more. It's very time efficient. You can just put out the vegetables and then you just make a new one, a new serving in 2 minutes. It's very, very easy in that aspect. So that's another great aspect of this dish, and I hope you like it. And please leave a comment telling how you felt the food tasted if you try it out. And that was it for this week, and welcome back to another Gawk video. And as we have done 2 years before, we're gonna have the same outro because we keeping it real.